One of the world's leading powerboat racers has been telling of the accident which tossed her and her boat 20 feet in the air and ended her chances of a championship title. But despite the crash at 70 miles an hour, Shelley Jory survived unharmed. The accident happened just 200 metres from the finish line off Cowes in the V-24 championships. The boat was fitted with a new type of protective cockpit. Shelley, who comes from Hedge End, says it saved her life and that of her co-pilot, Gavin Brown. Well, let's join our reporter Stuart Norwell now. Stuart, this is a miraculous escape. She's a very lucky lady.
She is. It's almost incredible that Shelley and the boat are still here. Just to explain what happened, the boat was going along in the water like this. As you say, hit a wave, took off, as you say, 20 feet into the air, and instead of landing like that, actually literally dived into the water, the nose cone snapping over and the boat literally rolling over. You can see the damage here right across the nose cone, all the way along the edge here, split all the way up the side, across the front of the cockpit here as well. Well, as we said, Shelley is with us and is okay. We'll hear from her in just a moment. But first of all, this is what exactly happened on Sunday. Shooting around the Isle of Wight at speeds of around 70 miles per hour. This was the V-24 championships at the weekend. Out in front, V8, the overall leader in the whole competition, skippered by Shelley Jory from Hedge End in Hampshire. The only woman involved, she was beating all the male-only teams, including a 4-times world champion. Then disaster as the accident happened just 200 metres from the finishing line. The aftermath saw the boat slowly pulled back into shore, literally pulled back. Then lifted out of the water as a tearful Shelley looked on. She just escaped with her life, along with co-driver Gavin Brown. Back on dry land today, the boat's builder, Mark Pascoe, he saw the accident happen.
73, 74 miles an hour, which is fast on water. I mean, water is actually almost like concrete at that sort of speed, and so as we can see from the damage on the boat, really, a very nasty incident. But these boats have got a safety cell, which is a totally enclosed compartment where the drivers are harnessed in, and that has absolutely done its job in this case.
The boat was only delivered to Shelley in June at a cost of £35,000.
It's an expensive sport. This is a very affordable class, but to have saved up and sort of got the boat of your dreams and then have it all taken away in a few seconds is hard.
Now it's a race against time to see if the boat can be repaired, and quickly. Shelley is here. Shelley, it was all going so well at the beginning.
It was fantastic. We were leading the nationals, winning the V-24 championships. I thought we had it all in the bag, and then it just went terribly wrong.
Just tell us what actually happened, because you can actually remember most of it, can't you?
Yeah, we basically just went straight up into the air, and Gavin and I both thought we were just going to have a rough landing, you know, as it happened most of the way around the island, to be honest. And suddenly we were going into very deep water. It was very dark, very quiet, and extremely frightening.
What did it feel like, the whole sensation of it?
You can't actually think what's happening at first, and then you suddenly realise we are underwater here and we need to get out. I got straight onto my air regulator, which basically saved my life on Sunday, and breathed, and then I tried to go for my door, and when I couldn't find the door I panicked, and then I realised my door had been blown off.
But you're okay now?
Fantastic, yeah, I'm still here walking and talking.
Well, Shelley, it's been a bit of a miraculous escape for you now. Of course, what they've got to do now is raise the money to repair the boat, because they've got a lot of other things that they want to do later in the year. So it's now a case of raising an awful lot of money so that this can be stripped apart and saved for use later on in the year.